Hi everyone, welcome to Conceptual Thinkers Talk, Primary Maths Concept with Teacher Ben. So for today, the question of the day will be P6 Rosyth CA1 2021, Paper 2, Question 14. So since this is a Paper 2, we will be able to use our calculator to do some calculation. So let's start and dive into the question. So let's first interpret the question. Now in the figure below, we have PQRS, which is a rectangle. Then PQ is twice the length of PS. So PQ, which is the length of the rectangle, will be twice the length of PS. Okay, so let's say that this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. So this will be 1 unit. So the PQ is actually 2 units, PS is 1 unit. So this will be 1 unit. Now PTU, for your information, this is U, this is V, and UVQ. No, sorry, this is not Q, U, this is T. Mistake here, so this is T. So UVQ are right angle isosceles triangles. The perimeter of the shaded part is 112 cm. So let's highlight the perimeter. Now perimeter is the outline of the shaded part. Now I feel that some students may not be able to differentiate between perimeter and area. So let me just maybe write down for perimeter. Perimeter is equal to the outline of the figure. Okay, so later I'll show you the perimeter. Now for area, right? Area is equal to the surface of the figure. So if you look at the shaded part, you notice that all these black color it will be the surface of the shape. So this is what we call the area. Okay, so let me just highlight the outline of the shaded part. So this will be the outline. So here, here. Okay, so this will be the outline. So if I want to draw out the shape, it will look like this. So this is the outline of the shape. Now, so this is P, this is T, this is U, this is V, and this is Q. This is R, this is S. So they mentioned that this is actually 32 cm. Okay, so you see that PQ, right, is actually 2 units, which is equal to our SR. So we can say that PQ is equal to SR is equal to 32. Okay, now since we know that this is 2 unit and this is 1 unit, so this we can actually calculate, right? Yeah, so let's finish with our interpretation first. Now what is the ratio? Now they want ratio, so we need to give the answer in ratio, okay? Of the area of the unshaded part of the unshaded part to the area of the shaded part. So unshaded part will be this white color area, and the shaded part will be the black color area. Okay, so this we need to calculate later. Now very important, they want us to put our answer in the simplest form. So for this, the concept is pretty straightforward. It's talking about area and perimeter, and we need specifically we are talking about rectangle and triangle. Okay, so let's jump into solve the question and implement the step. So since we already know that 32 will be SR, so we want to calculate what is our PS. So we do know that 2 PS is equal to PQ. So in this case, PQ is equal to 32. So 2 PS will give me 32. The reason is because we have twice here. So PQ is 2 times of PS. So PS will be equal to 32 divided by 2, so we're going to get 16 for PS. Okay, so I can put a 16 here, cm. We also can put 16 cm here for our QR, because it's a rectangle, so the breadth will be the same. Okay, now next, what we need to know is, we need to know what is our PT and TU. Now since it's an isosceles triangle, now the properties of isosceles triangle is sides are actually equal. In this case, this is a right angle, so these two sides has to be equal. Now, once we have the side of the triangle, and these two sides actually perpendicular to each other, we can actually use the area of triangle formula to calculate what is the area of PTU and also UVQ, since they are identical. Okay, so first I need to know what is PT. So using the parameter of the shaded part, which is 112 cm, I can calculate what is the value of PT, TU, UV, and also VQ by dividing by 4. So in this question, right, they actually indicate this as x, right? So maybe I will use that to continue to solve the question. Now we have 4x here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be equal to the parameter of the shaded part, which is 1, 1, 2. I'm going to minus SR 32. Then I'm going to minus away PS and also QR. So I'm going to remove away these two. 16 minus 16. Now this will give me 48. Okay. Now I want to continue and find what is the value of one of them. So I'm going to take 48 divided by 4. So I'm going to get 12. Okay. This means that this is 12 and this is 12. Okay. Now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate what is the area of the unshaded part. So let's split this up and do it on the right side here. So the area of unshaded part. So area of the unshaded part is basically area of two triangle, right? So we need to find what is the area of two triangle, two unshaded triangle. So it will be 2 times. So area of triangle is half times base times height. So the base here we're going to take PT, which is 12. Now the perpendicular height I'm going to take TU. So the area of this triangle, PTU, and area of triangle UVQ will be the same. So I'm going to do this. Now you can use your calculator to do the calculation, or you can actually cancel this, and it's simply just take 12 times 12. That will give me 144. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find what is the area of the shaded part. Now to find the area of the shaded part, what we do is we're going to find the area of PQRS, which is the rectangle. I'm going to minus away the unshaded part that we found earlier. So area of shaded part will be equal to area of rectangle PQRS minus area of unshaded part. So area of rectangle is length times breadth. So the length here is 32. Now the breadth here we already calculated, which is 16. Okay, so we're going to minus away the area of unshaded part, which is 144. Now this will give me 368. You can use your calculator to calculate this. 368. Now the question is asking for the unshaded part against the shaded part. So unshaded part against shaded part. So unshaded is actually 144. Now shaded is 368. Now you need to give it in simplest form. Now since this is a paper 2 question, you don't need to do the your own division of factors. You can straight away use the fraction formula. So in your calculator, you can use the function. I'm going to do it here and show you. Use this function. So you're going to indicate 144 as your numerator, then 36 as your denominator. When you press equal, they will show you your simplest form, which is 9 over 23. Okay, so this means that you can actually write as 9 is to 23. So this means that your ratio is actually a horizontal format of your fraction. Okay, so now next, after we finish our work, don't just be happy with it. Please check that you didn't make any, you didn't read the question wrongly, you didn't make any transfer error when you do your calculation. Now, if you have time permit, right, you actually can recalculate the things that you press into a calculator, because we're afraid that we key the numbers wrongly. Okay, with that we actually doing our inspection for the question. Okay, so this is the way to solve this question. If you have any question that you want to ask, feel free to let us know by putting your comments in the box below. Okay, so that's all for today. So don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, Conceptual Thinkers, and also follow us on our Facebook, Conceptual Thinkers, Mathematics and English Hub. Now, so feel free to share any question, and we will get back to you. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.